Hello children, in this video we are going to see exercise 5.2. Now before that, do you remember what was an AP? Yes, AP means what? If we have been given a sequence of numbers and if the consecutive terms they have common difference between them, then the given sequence it is called to be in AP. Yes, we have denoted that first term as what? First term as A, right? Common difference we give it as D, small d. And in general, what we say that nth term is given by your an, it is equal to what? A plus n minus 1d. Okay, this was the basic that we have seen. So in order to find a given term, if you are having your A and D, that is your first term and the common difference. And if it is asked to find your fifth term, seventh term, whatever it is, then you can directly find by substituting the values in the given formula. Okay. Similarly, in this formula, now how many things I have been here? A, N and D. That means 4 quantities I have. In this, if I have been given 3 quantities, I can find the fourth one. Yes, that means in some questions you will be given your nth term, first term and the common difference. And then you have to find what? You have to find your n. That is number of terms. Okay. Then again, some of the cases you may be given first term, nth term and the value of n. And you have to find the value of d, that is the common difference. Okay, that means using this formula we have to just find whatever it is unknown quantity. Is that clear? Okay, so let us begin with exercise 5.2. Now see, first question, fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term, D the common difference and AN the nth term of the AP. Okay, now see what it is. Here in the first, what we have been given, value of A is given to you, value of D is there, value of N is there. Just we have to find the value of what? AN. That means, is it by using direct formula? Your formula was what? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. You know what is the value of A, N and D. Just substitute the value and see what you are going to get the value of AN. Okay, is that clear? Okay, similarly the second question is what? You have been given the value of A, N and AN is given to you and you have to find what? The value of D. Again the same, make use of the formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D. So will I get it as AN is given to be 0, 0 is equal to A is given to be minus 18 plus value of N is given to be 10. So 10 minus 1 into D. That means simplifying, you will get the value of D is equal to 2. Is that clear? Okay. That means the questions related to such types will be easier. The next third question is what? Your D, N and AN is given. You have to find the value of A. Only the thing is you have to make use of this formula. Right? If you have this formula, you can find any one quantity when your other 3 quantities have been given. Okay? So 3, 4 and 5 you have to do as a homework. Clear? Now see, whenever you do the questions or the notes, whatever it is provided, don't just copy it down directly. Yes, understand the question and try to do it yourself. Okay, don't just copy the answers from the notes itself. So try to do yourself the given answer. First understand it and then do it. Okay. So hope that first in this type everything it is clear to you. So let us move on to the next question. The next question is, Choose the correct choice in the following and justify. First is the 30th term of the AP, where the AP is given to be 10, 7, 4 is. Now we know that nth term of an AP is given by an is equal to, it is n should be written there as subscript. Subscript means down, just to below of your a. Okay, so an is equal to, it is what, a plus n minus 1d. Right? Now what we have to find the 30th term. That means whether I have to find their A30. Okay, 30th term I have to find. That means I have to find A30. So AP is given to be 10, 7, 4 and so on. That means I require what? I need what is the value of A, what is the value of N and what is the value of D. If I have that three quantities, you will be able to find value of A30. Okay. Now whether 30th term, that means I have there N is equal to 30. Clear? Now first term A will be equal to what? First term A will be equal to 10 itself. Now what is the value of common difference? Common difference will be what? The consecutive terms difference I have to check. So second term minus the first term. That means it is 7 minus 10, that is equal to minus 3. So common difference you have got as minus 3. Just substitute the values in the given formula and you will get the value of A30. So A30 you will get as minus 77. That means option C, it is correct, minus 77. Okay. Now even though this question is for MCQ, but directly we cannot. Okay. We have to solve it and then we have to get the answer. Is this clear? Now see the second one. Second one is what? The 11th term of AP minus 3 minus 1 by 2, 2 and so on is. That means again what I have to find here? Whether I have to find A11. That means I have been given the value of n as 11. Okay. Now here, what is the value of A? That is your first term. Your first term is given to be minus 3. Right? What is the value of D? That is the common difference. How to find that? Your second term minus the first term. So what is the second term? It is minus 1 by 2 minus of minus 3. That means it is minus 1 by 2 plus 3. Okay. Minus 1 by 2 plus 3. What will I have there? It will be minus 1 plus 6 by 2. So will it be 5 by 2? Clear? And hence the value of D I'll be getting as 5 by 2. Right? Since we need to find the 11th term, N is given to be equal to 11. Hope this is clear. Right? And then find what is your A11. Directly substitute the values of A, D and N in the given formula. And then you will get the value of A11. Okay. So value of A is minus 3, value of N was 11 and common difference was 5 by 2. If you solve it, you will get that 11th term of the sequence or the 11th term of an AP is given to be 22. Okay. So which option is correct? Your option number B is correct. Is that clear? Now see the next question. 8th question. An AP consists of 50 terms. Okay. See, while reading the question itself, try to get what is given to you. Okay. Try to get in your mind. Yes. If it consists of 50 terms, that means what I have been given? I have been given value of N is 50. Clear? So when you read the question, that time itself Just sort out what is the given things. Okay, so I have been given what the AP consists of 50 terms. So I have been given n is equal to 50. Then what it is? Of which third term is given to be 12 and the last term is given to be 106. Find the 29th term. Okay, now see, whenever I have to find any nth term, I need to find first term and the common difference. Okay, because n, that value will be given to you 29th, that means in that case my n will be 29. So in order to find the 29th term, I need to find what? You should have your first term and your common difference. Okay, now here directly you are not being given the values of a and d, but instead of that, what is given to you? It is given that your third term is 12. Third term is 12, that means is it A3 given to be 12? Okay, now if A3 is 12, what can I say? See, AN is what? Is it A plus N minus 1D? Similarly, how can I write that A3? Will it be A plus 3 minus 1? So is it A plus 2D is given to be equal to 12? Okay, so that will be your one equation. First equation I'll be having as A plus 2D, it is equal to 12. Okay, then also it is given what? The last term is 106. Total how many terms you have? Total terms are 50. That means last term, that means will it be A50 is given to be 106? Okay, that means may I say that it is A plus 49D is given to be 106, right? That means now I have two equations. I have two equations as A plus 2D is 12 and A plus 49D is 106. Now already in linear equations, you know that if you have linear equations in two variables, pair of linear equations in two variables, you can solve it by any method. Yes, either you can make use of the substitution method or any method that you can. Okay, now here they have used substitution method. It is not that you have to make use of this method itself. You can find the answers by any method you can. Okay, now see here, so whether it has been given that A plus 2D is 12, so may I get value of A as 12 minus 2D? Also, A plus 49D is 106. So what to do? Value of A, I have to substitute in this equation. If I substitute the value of A in this equation, everything it will be in terms of D, and hence you can find the value of D as equal to 2. Now if I have D equal to 2, I can substitute that value in your equation 1. It is not necessary in equation 1. You can also substitute the value in this equation, that is A plus 49D is 106. And then you will get the value of A as 8. That means now we have the value of A as well as the value of D. If you have this 2, then it is easier to find the given term. 29th term, that means my n value is 29. So what will be my A29? A29, it will be A plus 28D. Value of A you know, value of D you have. So just substitute the value and you will get the answer as 64. Okay. So A29, it is given to be, you will get the answer as 64. Okay. Is this one clear to you? Right? See the next question. If third and the ninth terms of AP are 14 and minus 8 respectively. That means what is given to you? You have been given A3 is 4 and A9 is given to be minus 8. Okay, then which terms of this AP is 0? That means I have to find which term will be my 0. Whether my first term is 0, whether my second term is 0, or whether my 10th term is 0. That means what I need to find here. Yes, I'm saying first term, second term, third term. That means I have to find my value of n. Okay, so whether you have been given that A3 is 4, so may I write A plus 2D is equal to 4. Okay, so I can have that A is equal to 4 minus 2D. Similarly, A9 is equal to minus 8. So whether A plus 8D will be equal to minus 8. Yes, this it is clear to you. Now what? Now just substitute the value of that A in this equation. Okay, so from this you will get the values of A and D. Is that clear? Solving that two equations, I'll be getting the values of A and D. So we have got D is equal to minus 2 and A is equal to 8. Now what we need to find is, I have the value of A as well as of D. I have to find which term of this AP is 0. That means my nth term is given to me. Nth term is given to be as 0. Okay, and I have to find which term, that is value of n I have to find. So for that, an is given to be 0, and in general, what is that formula? We know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So whether nth term is given to be 0, first term we have got the value as 8 plus n minus 1, value of d is given to be what? Value of d is given to be minus 2. That we have got the answer. And then just substitute the value, you will get that n is equal to 5. Now suppose in case, now here you have got directly as 5, so no worries, no problem. But suppose if it is a quadratic equation, suppose it is a quadratic equation. So for quadratic equation, you will get value of n as, you will be having that two values. So suppose if I have got value of n as minus 1 and value of n is equal to 2. So either n is minus 1 or n is equal to 2. But here, which value will that n take? It will take only what? N is equal to 2. It will not take n equal to minus 1. Why? Because that when I say that nth term, whenever we say that nth term is that n is nothing but a natural number. First term, second term, I cannot mean as minus 1th term or 1 by 2th term. So n should be always a natural number. Is that clear? Similarly, if I get value of n as something 1 by 2 and n is equal to 3. So again in this case, 1 by 2 value won't be considered. Okay? Because when we count the numbers as what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I will not count the number as 1 by 2, 1 by third number. Yes, we will not. So always my n value should be your natural number. Okay? Is that clear? And hence, in this question what you have got, that value of n you have got as 5. Hope this is clear to you. Okay? Now see the next. Next is the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Exceeds means what? It is greater than. Okay? That means my 17th term is greater than the 10th term by 7. Suppose if I say that 5 is greater than 3 by what? 2. So how you express 5 is means I have to write as equal to 5 is, yes, uh, 2 more than 3. That means will it be 3 plus 2 I will write, or 5 exceeds uh, that 3 by 2. So I'll be writing 5 is equal to 3 plus 2. In similar way, what is given to us? 17th term of AP, that is A17 exceeds, so equal to 10th term by 7. So 10th term is what? A10 by 7, that means plus 7. That means my 17th term is greater by 7 of that 10th term. So this is the given equation that I'll have, or this is the relation that I'll be having between A17 and A10. Now A17 you know by formula, will it be A plus 16D, and A10 is A plus 9D. Now whether both the sides you have A, so I can cancel that A. So I'll be getting as 16D is equal to 9D plus 7. That means if I take D on one side, will I get 7D is equal to 7, and hence value of D will be equal to 1. That means your common difference, you have got it as equal to 1. Okay? Is that clear to you? Right? Now see the next one. Which term of AP, that is 3, 15, 27 and 39 will be 132? Which term? That means first term, second term. So what you have to find the value? I have to find the value of n. Okay, which term of an AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? It is not just 132, it is what? Which term of an AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? Okay, now see, that means what I have, which term of an AP will be or is 132 more than 54th term. So is it AN is equal to A54 plus 132? See whether this is it clear to you. Okay, which term of an AP is 132 more than 54th term? So it is A54. So that is the relation between your nth term and 54th term. Okay. Now that means whenever you need to find such things, you need to have the values of A and D. Only then we can. So you have been given the AP. If AP is given to you, then you can find what is the first term and what is the common difference. So here my value of A is given to be 3 and common difference, that is 15 minus 3, that is equal to 12. Clear? Now what is the relation between that nth term and the 54th term? It is AN is equal to A54 plus 132. So by formula, what is AN? It is A plus N minus 1D. And A54 will be what? A plus 53D. And that plus 132 as it is. Now substitute the values of A and D and then simplify it and see whether the value of D you will be getting as 65. Value of N, not value of D. The value of N you will be getting as 65. That means what? Your 65th term will be 132 more than its 54th term. Is this clear? Okay. See, the questions in this text are very simple. Okay, just you have to what? Just see what is given to you and what you have to find. Just substitute the values in the given formula. Only that is the work you have to do. and in some cases such conditions will be there. That conditions you should be able to write in correct form. Okay, is that clear? Now see the next question. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? See, similar question we had done in the previous video. It was something 2-digit number divisible by some number it was given. Now here it is how many 3-digit number, how many? That means I have to find what? I have to find the value of n. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? Now which is the least 3-digit number? Least 3-digit number is what? Least 3-digit number, it is here 100. So starting from 100, I have to check which is my first term divisible by 7. Is your 100 divisible by 7? No. Right? Because it is not. If you divide, you will see that it is not divisible by 7. 101. Check whether 101 is divisible by 7. You will not get. Again 102, it is not. 103, not. 104, no, it is not divisible by 7. So next 105. 105 is divisible by 7. 15 into 7 is 105. So my first term I have got as 107. The next term it will be very easier to find. Since it is divisible by 7, my next term it will be what? 105 plus 7. No need to check for 106, 107 and all. Directly you can add 7 and then you can write the next term. That means I have been given the first term, right? Now check, I have to find what n I have to find. That means if I have their nth term, okay, if nth term is given to me, then I can find the value of n, because a we will be getting, also the value of d we can find by the given sequence. Now how can we get that nth term? I have to check which is the greatest 3-digit number divisible by 7. So which is the greatest 3-digit number first? Is it your 999? Check whether this number is divisible by 7. If it is, then that will be my nth term. Okay, that you have to do by trial and error method. Because I have to check for 999, it won't be. Again check for 998, 907, 997, 996, 995. This all numbers won't be divisible by 7. Then when you get 994 and when you divide it by 7, you will see that it is divisible by 7. So what we have got? We have got there your first term I have as well as my last term I have. Last term is given to be 994. Okay, is this clear? Now that means using this, now can I find the value of n? Because I'll be given what? A is 105. How to find D? Just it is 112 minus 105. That is 7. Also I have an. So just substitute the values in the given formula and you will get the value of n. And hence there are 128 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. Okay? Clear?